So you sell expensive products, that is high ticket products, and you're in search of people who have the buying capacity to buy what you're selling. Okay, that is you're in search of people who can purchase whatever it is you're selling, no matter how expensive, as long as it's a physical product, right? Now, in this video, I'll be showing you how you can reach the top 1% of the population, people who have the buying capacity to buy whatever it is you're selling, people who have the money. These are not people who are just like, they are not fake people, they are real people who have the money to buy what you're selling. They won't think much, they'll just buy. You understand? Unlike people who don't have money, people who don't have money cannot buy your product. It's not about emotions, it's just a fact. Okay, so in this video, I'll be showing you how to target the reach using Facebook adverts. All right, so let's dive into the video. Now, before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, my name is Bernard Okoye, and in this channel I discuss about e-commerce. I drop information that help take your e-commerce business from wherever it is right now to a bigger level. All right, so if you're someone who is interested in e-commerce, do well to subscribe to this channel, as I'll be dropping in massive content that you will love in this channel. Now let's get into the video immediately. All right, now let's head over to our Facebook ads manager. All right, now we are on the Facebook ads manager. You simply go to create. Now I'll skip every other thing. I'll assume you already know about Facebook ads, running ads. If you're a beginner, I don't think you understand this, but I'll assume everyone watching this already knows how to run ads. So I'll just go straight to targeting. All right. You choose manual sales campaign. You name your campaign. Go straight to where we would do our targeting. Now purchase. All right. Now put in your budget, but that's not where we are focused on. Okay. Now we'll go to our Advantage Plus audience, right? And click on switch to original audience option. Click on use original audience. And then here we'll be going to advantage detailed targeting. Now, one thing you have to understand about Facebook is that Facebook have data. Okay, that's one of the advantages you have with Facebook. Facebook has the data of its users. Now, if you're someone who love, there are a lot of things you do on Facebook. Now, Facebook knows the kind of things you do. Facebook knows your behavior. Facebook knows the kind of things you're interested in and stuffs like that. They have data for all those things. So this interest we are going to be targeting, or these demographics we are going to be using, are things that Facebook provided to us about their users. Now, in this part now, we'll be searching for a demographic or a behavior or a pattern that shows that these people are rich people. All right. So now the first interest we'll be using here is the luxury goods. Now let's start with the luxury good. We have so many interests here. Let's start with the luxury goods. All right. So awesome, awesome. So you can see I just selected luxury goods, and we have in luxury good. Let me show you something. So now you can see the audience size of Nigeria is currently 16 million to 19 million. All right. Now, luxury goods. All right. Now you can see when we selected luxury good, it narrowed it down to people who are interested in buying luxury goods. You get, it narrowed it down to people who are interested in buying luxury goods. Now, what you do here is that since you've gotten an interest like this, you can ask Facebook for suggestions of similar interests like this one. So click on suggestions, and from the suggestions, you see so many suggestions here. You can see online shopping, engage shopper, luxury vehicle. Poor people will not really have access to luxury vehicles. So, and they will not even have the mindset of having it. Anyone that has the mindset of having a luxury vehicle is going to be rich or is already rich, meaning they've shown interest in that. So the poor man will not really want to just go and start doing. They may not even have interest in that. They'll just be looking for their normal lifestyle they want to have. But you see, people who are interested in luxury vehicle, most of them have money. Some of them are potential people that are coming up. They are not yet financially buoyant to get what they want, but they are coming up. You get. So that is how you think when you are picking your interest. All right. So we have luxury vehicles. We also have frequent international travelers. Now, a poor man cannot just be traveling frequently out of the country. You get. A poor man cannot. And one thing with Facebook is that they have your data. They have the data of those people on their platform who travels regularly. You get. So if you're someone who travels frequently, uh, Facebook has your data because when you go there, you on your location, you snap pictures, you do so many things, so they know. You understand? So when we choose frequent international travelers. Now, one thing you have to understand is that these frequent international travelers is a behavior, not an interest. Now, behaviors are more factual than interest. Interest is like me. Let's say I'm just a poor guy and I saw a Bugatti. You understand? I saw a Bugatti on Facebook and I liked it. I saw the picture and I liked it. And then I searched for Bugatti on Facebook. Facebook automatically thinks I'm interested in Bugatti. Of course, I am, but I don't have that buying capacity. You understand? It's not a fact that I have the buying capacity to buy, but most people will do in that interest too, but not all. But you see, behavior. Behavior is like this is who I am. Okay, you can see this is the behavior. They travel frequently. You can see what the description says. People who have traveled abroad more than once in the past 6 months. All right, you can see this one, frequent travelers. Add this. Okay, so this is you can see the estimated audience size. It is now back to 16 to 19 million, which is too much. It's too much for when you for testing an advert. Okay, so my advice is that when you want to run something like this, you reduce it down, break it down, you bring it down. All right. So first of all, we have frequent international travelers and frequent travelers. These are behaviors. So now you would be testing behaviors separate, and then you'll be testing luxury vehicles and luxury goods separate. Okay, so we'll cancel this out, and then let's see how many the demographics will be. We have between we have okay, frequent travelers is very, very high. Frequent travelers are not usually always people who travel by plane. You understand? So I will untick this because the fact that you travel, it may mean that you travel across your country every day. And so I'll untick this because it makes that audience very, very large, which is not good for us. It shows the entire population, meaning everybody is a traveler or what. So it doesn't make any sense. So you can see frequent international travelers has an audience size of 4.6 million to 5.5 million estimated audience size. All right. Now that we have this, we can go to, we can simply duplicate. Let me just do this for you. Let me just show you how to do that. And then when you're here, you separate, you go for luxury goods, and then you cancel these frequent travelers. luxury goods, and then you go for luxury vehicle if you want. Now you can decide to test only luxury goods and frequent international travelers. These people are people who have money. You cannot be in this category if you don't have money. Okay, you can actually be in the interest part, but you see this behavior. You cannot be a frequent traveler if you don't have the money to travel. All right. Now, we can for this behavior we can leave frequent traveler, but for interest, since we are not, it's not a fact. You get, since it's not a fact, we can add more interest to it. Coming, can add more interest to it. We have luxury resorts, people who lodge in luxury resorts, we choose that. Luxury yacht, we can choose that too. um Golf, you, only the rich play golf, like mostly golf. And then we also have real estate investing, real estate investing, real estate investing. Okay, shopping, retail, expensive taste, shopping malls, shopping. So I think this is enough. We have an estimated audience size of about 7.3 million to 8.6 million audience size, and this is a huge one. This is a huge audience size, and um, for the fact that it's huge, I want to bring it down a little. So here's what we'll do. Okay, to make us get the best results. Now, out of all these people, we want to also target people who have, who are used to clicking on adverts, who are used to visiting landing pages, who are used to clicking on the shop now button or the learn more button uh, on Facebook. Why? Because when something is a habit, it's normal for people to just, when they see it, they'll click on it, and then you'll get better result than when you're just trying to make somebody understand. Because if you notice, if you're running adverts consistently, you notice that a lot of people who are not experienced with all these things, they usually come to the comment section and start asking how much this, that. They will never visit your landing page. Those kind of people are not people who are used to seeing adverts. You understand? So what you do is you scroll down, go to define further, and then you choose engage shoppers. Engage shoppers. I personally tried this. I personally tried this. It works. It works. It's just that sometimes, at some point, if you run it for long, at some point it will get fatigue, but it will get you results and data. What is data? Data is what you can use to retarget customers, like customers like the ones who are bought from you. Do you understand? So you can use this to get a lot of data, and then use the data to do your retargeting, or your, you can create, just your target. I don't want to go into all that, right? So we'll choose. They must be interested in all this thing. Okay, let me just choose it, then I'll explain. So what this is saying, you can see it has gone down to 1.5 million to 1.8 million, from 7 points and 8 points. You see what? It has gone down. All right. So what this means is that all the people you are targeting must be interested in all this, right? And means if they are not engaged shoppers, don't show my advert to them. That's what you are telling Facebook. All right. So, and they must be engaged shoppers. Now, what is engaged shoppers? People who have clicked on the call to action button, shop now, in the past week. In the past week. So you can see the audience size is huge and is narrow, and is not scattered. You understand? It's narrow. Now these are people who are in buying mode, people who have bought something before, so they are more likely to buy, and they have the financial capacity to buy, right? So this is how this basically, there's no really any big thing. Another way you can also source for interest is by targeting cars, expensive cars. Another one is phones. By the phones they use, I wrote them out so I won't forget any. By the phones they use, like for example, iPhone 14. Let me just show you one. Or let's use cars. Let me show you one. Let's just use cars and then I'll be done with this. I don't want to waste time on this video. Um, Range Rover. Okay, Range Rover vehicle. So for Range Rover, you can see the audience size is 600 to 700,000 people. Now you click on suggestions, you see Lexus, Porsche, Mercedes Benz. Mercedes Benz is huge. Let's click on that. Okay, you can see it has gone up to 1.8. This is a good audience size, right? This is a good audience size. And then for this, since this audience size is not too big, there's no need of defining it further. Because if you define it further, let me show you what will happen. Okay, you can see it has gone down to 500,000 to 600,000 people. Now this is okay. You can actually target this, but I will not advise you to go that narrow. Facebook loves broad audience that is up to the millions, where they can test so many things, be creative and all that, and do so many things. Okay, they love broad audience, but you can actually test it. There is no harm in testing. I always advise that you test and test and test, and then while testing, whatever is not working, you kill it. Whatever is working, you scale it. All right. So you don't want to add this unless the audience size is very, very huge. You get. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how you can target the reach using Facebook adverts. All right. Yeah. So that's basically it. So now when you're testing, you can decide to create five ad set, testing five different interests. You can decide, just be creative, come to suggestions, find more expensive goods, say luxury goods. Be creative. You don't need to do. Think what are the things rich people do in your environment? What are the things that only rich people are interested in your environment? What are the clubs they visit? You have to be creative. You have to think, okay, this is how you are able to reach people who have the buying capacity to buy what you're selling. You get. So you don't want to a situation whereby you're selling something and then you're just going anyhow. You want to target people who don't have money, don't have money. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a fact. And we don't want to work with them because it's a stress to us and it's stress to them. It's just like you're trying to make them feel less, stuff like that. So with that said, that will be that for this video. If you found this video helpful, do well to like it so that other people can see the video just like you've seen it now. Okay, so that other people will have the opportunity to watch the video like you've watched it now. All right, and also like I said, if you're interested in e-commerce or you're interested in growing your e-commerce business, consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's not up for bargain. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And that will be that for now. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.